Okay, so moving on to the second part of the web authoring activity. Over here it says open a new document using word processing software, enter these details in the footer, save the document as task WA2. Okay, so let's come to our folder, right click, new word document, task WA2. Let's open it up, and let's go into the footer, task WA2, your name, your candidate number, and your center number. Okay, so close header and footer. Then the question paper goes on to say, answer these questions on document task WA2. Identify one formatting technique you have used and where you have used it on your web pages. And then the second question says, give one reason for using this technique. So you can talk about any of the formatting techniques. You can talk about the what happened over here. You can talk about the font color that you used. You can talk about the background color that you used. You can talk about the font sizes that you have used. I mean the heading sizes that you have used. Any one of them you can talk about. Okay, so I'll go ahead and talk about the heading sizes. Okay, so let me come over here and I can put question A. Let's increase the font size as well. Let's make it bigger, and I can say I used different heading sizes for each title, shall we say, on the web page. Okay, then the second question goes on to say, give one reason for using this technique. So I can say I did this so that the main heading would clearly stand out, so that the main heading, subheading, and subheading, and say subheading would clearly stand out from the paragraph. Okay, this was the reason I used it for. You can talk about the background color, you can talk about the text color. Okay, so select a feature that you can properly explain. Okay, do not take something which you will have difficulty in explaining. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, then it says resave task WA2, resave task WA2. And the next thing the question paper says is, open your London web page, display the source code for the web page. So over here you have your London web page, and they want you to open the source code, the coding part of it. How you can do that is you can right click over here and you can say view page source. So when you click on that, you can see the coding of your web page appears. You can also do it on Dreamweaver itself. You can just simply come to code view. Okay, so this is the source code of your web page. Then the question paper goes on to say, highlight the link to your Hong Kong web page. Highlight the link to your Hong Kong web page. So where is the coding that links to the Hong Kong web page? It's over here. Okay, you can see ahref to hongkong.html. So let us highlight this area. And the question paper goes on to say, copy the code that you have highlighted, paste the highlighted code into task WA2. So let's copy it, Control C, come to task WA2 and paste it. And then the question paper goes on to say, make sure that the source code for the link to the Hong Kong web page is clearly visible. Resave task WA2, print task WA2. So you can come over here, just bring it one bit down, and let's make it slightly bigger. Resave, Control P, and you can go ahead and print this document. With that, we have now come to the end of activity number 3, which is web authoring. We have completed it. Next, we will be moving on to activity number 4, which is dealing with database software. Okay, so I hope things are going well. See you in the next video.